question comes, should you really hate a rival? I mean, it's such a mean, nasty word. But in the case of clean, old-fashioned hate, there's really no other choice. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use looking to pass. It's Hall. Fires to the tight end. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice...
There he goes! Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him! This sophomore learning when to just do it himself.
This guy's getting himself into a rhythm here early. You just saw a beautiful throw in the previous play. Now he's showing off the speed, and you can't blame him, honestly. When you run like him, even if it's first down, if it's not open, just take off. This defense is going to be on their heels all game long if they can't find a way to start slowing him down.
To the ground with the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Dogs pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. To the air on first down. They'll run the screen. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs!
And when you run these screen plays, you're trying to get...
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give on the inside. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for a man. It's Hall. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Coming out on first down with the play fake. They're working that left side. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. The Ramblin' Wreck and the Dogs have been fighting it out for a long time. You know, people forget Georgia Tech was a charter member of the SEC. That was a long time ago. First meeting back in 1893.
Yeah, and reportedly they wanted to join the SEC later, and Georgia said no. But how about this? Tech has a line devoted to Georgia in their fight song about how much they hate them. So that gives you an idea of how deep the hate is.
He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on fourth down. Georgia sent out the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he's going to get it up to about the 20. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Mawe. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Looking to throw, it's Hull. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to fire. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Now they'll run the draw. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Georgia looking to convert this fourth down. Surging forward on the sneak. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6.
Man, when I was at Florida, Steve Spurrier would wait for this opportunity in a game 4th and inches, and he'd signal in Red Snoopy. Quarterback sneak. It works every time.
They want to throw it. Trying to barrel in. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. Looking for just one more yard. It's second. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They'll run it out of the shotgun. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They finally get him stopped. This veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Looking for a man. It's Hull. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Mawe.
I'll tell you what, when you drop back and you know you got that slot work in the middle of the field and you know how fast he is, you just wait for him to come open, throw that strike, and you know he'll take care of the rest. Nice throw, nice catch.
Grab near the marker. It's Mawe. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw it. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. The Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Immediately fires to the middle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
All right, defense. It ain't working. Right? We're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Going to try to get it himself. Wisely avoiding the big hit with the slide.
And I love the the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
And the Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Dogs back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw. It's Hall. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to throw. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia!
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
The give on the option. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Georgia lining up to punt it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. He leaves it with his back. A solid run there as he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep...
And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. From his end zone, looking to throw, got to take care of the ball. Slithers into space. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Fires to the middle. Pulls it in. It's Maui. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. To the air, it's Lester. Here comes the heat. Quarterback's got the first. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
A strike downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big-bodied guys.
Touchdown, Dogs! And they take it in for 6 more points. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Dogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. That's caught. It's Mawe. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try to get the first through the air. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. That's reeled in. It's Mawe. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Out of the gun, the inside give. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Back to pass, it's Lester. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Georgia sends out the punt team. That thing was down for... We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
And it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed down the field that last drive, the dream drive for this offense would be to matriculate the ball down the field, eat up some clock, and finish it off with a touchdown.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. The Bulldogs have pushed it inside the 20.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
They go to the draw. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Harris. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he takes it in. The clean, old-fashioned hate was evident, and now Georgia Tech has even more reason to hate the Dogs because the red and black come out on top.